2020 has certainly left us all in a state of shock, fear, doubt, and yeah, even uncertainty. And all of our livelihoods and what we called normal has seemingly been affected. But as one of my favorite adages states, calm seas never made a great sailor. So what the hell does that mean? Well, that means that right now, in these difficult times, we find out who we really are and what we're made out of. What's going on, everybody? Manny Cabo here. And in this video, I'm going to discuss 6 things that you could implement immediately to not only keep you productive, but also creative. So stick around. You don't want to miss this one.
And remember guys, if you're loving the videos, then please hit the red subscribe button and help me build the brand. And also don't forget to click the little bell notification just to the right that lets you know when I've uploaded a brand new video. As always, thanks for the support.
The reason why I created this channel in the first place was to keep my fellow artists and musicians always inspired, productive, and focused on their crafts. And what better time than right now? I mean, let's face it, we're not rushing to conference calls, meetings, sitting in lousy traffic, none of that nonsense. So why not use this time right now to become the best version of yourself? Attack that daunting to-do list that we've been putting off for so long. So here are some tips that are going to help you do just that. Tip number 1, don't panic. Now I know what you're thinking. Come on, Manny, how the hell am I not going to stress out? I'm not working. I'm not paying the bills. I don't even know if I'm going to have a job when this is all said and done. And now I got to rely on a stimulus check to get my family and I through the next couple of months. Guys, I get it. I completely empathize. I lost 2 careers. All of my musical gigs and all my photography gigs no longer in existence. So yes, I get it. But here's the harsh reality. Stressing, not going to help you pay the bills. Quite frankly, it's not going to give you a viable option of any kind. And trust me on this one, okay, because I've endured it. Stressing causes organ erosion, immune deficiency. Hello, guys, something you want to avoid during a pandemic. So yeah, try not to do those things. And here's another option, okay? And you're gonna probably be like, oh, here we go, another gimmick. No, it's not a gimmick. I'm being real here. Be grateful. That's right, be grateful. You're like, grateful for what? Staying in the attitude of gratitude for what you have. Guys, if you're still watching this video, that means you're still alive, okay? Let that sink in a little bit. Do you know how many tens of thousands of people we lost globally? Turn on the news, okay? So yeah, be grateful for that. I'm grateful that I have all this equipment that I can keep pumping out these videos and keep you focused and inspired, okay? If you focus on the things that you have and you're grateful for those things, then you get more of that. Conversely, you focus on the void and what you don't have, you're going to get more of that. Remember, guys, like attracts like. So yeah, be grateful. Step number 2, try to keep your normal schedule and routine. So why is it so important to keep a normal routine or schedule? Well, as I alluded to in step number 1, failure to have structure in your day causes a heightened sense of anxiety and stress. And again, 2 things you want to avoid completely, especially during this time. Secondly, it heightens all the negative emotions. And I'm talking despair, doubt, distress, impatience, which inevitably leads to what? Focusing more on your problems, which again, you want to avoid. Right now, it's creating a better version of you and coming up with solutions that's important, and not the opposite. Third, it creates a lack of concentration and focus, increased lethargy, when eventually it leads to worse things like depression. And believe me, you do not want to fall down that rabbit hole. So whatever you do, wake up, make your bed, brush your teeth, read a book. Keep this list of little accomplishments throughout the day so you feel more productive. Because the reality of it all is, if your brain feels healthy, your body feels healthy. And that's what you want. Step number 3, review your business strategies. This one's especially important to all you entrepreneurs out there. The point I want you to learn and take away from this particular tip is that you don't just want to rush to get back to normalcy, okay? Because I know I hear that all the time, I just want to get back to my normal. But let's be realistic. For many of you, from a productivity and conversion standpoint, normalcy just wasn't good enough. So I don't want you to go back to your hamster wheel of mistakes. Instead, focus on what didn't work, and you all know what that is, and capitalize off those mistakes. Improve your tactics, stop vegging in front of the TV, and use this time to build new, effective, healthy, and consistent habits. Because when you stay committed to self-improvement, your life wondrously changes. When you don't, conversely, it stumbles. You know, there's this awesome quote that I've always loved, and it states, in order to get something that you've never had, you have to do something that you've never done. And now is the time to do that extra something. So whatever you do, don't measure your success using someone else's ruler. Instead, focus on yourself right now, because when this is over, and believe me, it'll end soon, I want you to be prepared so you can unleash the best version of yourself possible. Step number 4, create valuable content. Now, the one thing I want you guys to take away from this particular tip is this: quality of content is key. I repeat, quality of content is key. Forget about being perfect. Instead, I want you to be passionate. Okay? Now, it's very simple, especially what's going on right now, to get lost in this sea of doubt. But we, as artists, are very sensitive and emotional creatures. And we are at our strongest when we're harnessing all these emotions. So the point I'm trying to make is, if you're a singer-songwriter and you're scared, write and sing about it, okay? If you're a photographer and you're confused, or if you're a sculptor and you're angry, then create something that reflects those emotions so you can create that clarity so we could all understand what you're going through. You know, be that outlet for someone else. Empathy is a very powerful thing, and we musicians have the power of evoking all these emotions from harnessing our own. So go out and create your Mona Lisa, or create your John Lennon's Imagine, because it's in you, and now is the time to do it. So remember, whatever it is that you create, put your passion, your heart, and soul into it, and you'd be surprised. You're going to reap some great dividends. Tip number 5, breathe and learn to meditate. Well, forgive me for being a little biased here, but this one's actually my favorite tip out of all the 6, and I'll tell you why. Meditation, from a personal standpoint, has helped me grow and overcome so many of my insecurities, fears, and doubts, and has assisted me in my growth process as an artist, a husband, a father, a friend, whatever the case may be. And it can do the same thing for you. Now, sure, there's a slew of misconceptions revolving meditation, like, well, I gotta move to Tibet? I gotta become a monk? No, you don't even have to shave your head. Although there's nothing wrong with that. If you want to do that, I'll sit here and wait. No, but seriously. But it's been scientifically proven that learning how to meditate builds clarity and focus, increases productivity, unlocks your creativity, for we artists, that's huge, enhances relationships, and finally, lowers all stress levels, which is what I've been talking about through this entire presentation. And there's 2 books that I wanted to share with you guys. One is for the on-the-go professional. It's a book called 8-Minute Meditation by Victor Devich. Awesome book. And there's another one that caters to the more artistic side by hip-hop mogul Russell Simmons called Success Through Stillness. Check out those 2 books and you'll thank me later, because they both help you understand both the simplicity and the complexities of the benefits of meditation. So please do yourself a favor. Take 10 minutes in the morning, 10 minutes before you retire to bed, and just focus on your breathing. It's as simple as doing this. Take your hands, put your palm up, and I don't care if you're sitting down or lying down. Always face them up, because that means you're in a state of receiving good energy. And just do this. Ready? Breathe in through your nose for a count of 4. And then exhale through your mouth for a count of 5. That's it. Nothing difficult about that. Again, 10 minutes in the morning, 10 minutes at night. And there you have it. You've learned how to meditate. All right? So now, learn how to meditate, and namaste. Step number 6, exercise regularly. All right, guys, last and certainly not least, I'm so happy you made it to step number 6, exercising regularly. And I can't tell you how important it is to get our constant blood flow to get those energy levels up. Plus, scientifically speaking, they say it makes you feel happier, and who the hell doesn't want to feel like you're in a better mood? It can help you with your weight loss, take off a couple of pounds from your Dorito indulging, Netflix binging evenings. You know what I'm talking about. I've been there. Also, it's good for your muscles and bones. It increases your energy levels that we need so desperately right now to create the best possible versions of yourself. It reduces risk of chronic disease. It can help you with your skin health, help you with your brain health and memory. Hey, as you get older, definitely not a bad thing. And it can also, above all, help you with relaxation and sleep quality. And that's huge, especially in dealing with all this angst hovering over us right now. So please, exercise regularly. And as always, much love and peace, and always live to inspire. Thank you guys for joining me, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Take care.